DESIblitz.com.
Hi, I'm Prashant Nair, and you're watching me on DESIblitz.com.
Hi, I'm Suraj Sharma and you're watching me on DESIblitz.com.
Hi, my name is Adil Hussain and you're watching me in DESIblitz.com.
Amreeka sort of tells a story of 80s rural India and immigration into the US. What inspired you to tell this particular story?
I guess there were two things originally when I sat down to kind of explore what kind of film I wanted to make. The first was a little bit about how cultures perceive each other and this notion of what is exotic, and being Indian and having lived abroad a lot, you're often confronted with rather interesting stereotypes and questions and so on. So I wanted to flip that around and sort of have America viewed through the eyes of a village, and to show that in some ways it can be equally exotic. So that was one of the original motivations.
Yeah.
And then the second was obviously illegal immigration. I'd seen a lot of really good films about how hard it is for immigrants once they get to a place, or how hard the journey is. And I kind of wanted to explore everything up until that decision is made to immigrate. So those two things eventually formed their way, into what is now Amreeka.
Tell us a bit more about your character in Amreeka.
I play Ramakant. He's this kid who lives in his elder brother's shadows and really wants, to achieve his mother's love, which he feels he doesn't get enough of. So when his father dies, he goes trying to look for his elder brother, trying to achieve his mother's love. And in the process of trying to find this elder brother, this image of his elder brother, he ends up becoming what everybody said his elder brother was. It's interesting, it's emotional, I feel. Yeah.
Moving on to Amreeka, obviously you were reunited with your friends from Life of Pi. I mean, how much fun was it? Were there any pranks that went on? Tell us a bit more about what it was like on the set.
Amrika is I have a very small role in the film, and Suraj, I also played his younger brother's father in a film much before Suraj's father. So I had been a perpetual father figure for them in real life, actually. And it was quite spooky when I was cast to play his father in Life of Pi. I was like, my God, how did they know that I have this expertise to play their, brother's father? Anyways, Suraj is great. He's extremely down to earth, very normal guy. It's like anybody you would find next door.
How did you prepare for your role in the movie?
I do this whole YouTube thing, so I watched a ton of YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I talked to a couple of friends of mine from New Delhi who aren't very well off, so they have a kind of mentality which is very simplistic, but it's happier than rich people. So I try to go for that, and then I talked to Prashant for extended periods of time. We had dialect coaching, stuff like that. I did a bunch, but most of it happened on set. Like, we tried to tweak stuff and play around with it and find the character.
Art house cinema actually gives you more challenge because characters needs to be more real, more realistic, more truthful, and got a lot of complexities which you don't generally see it in mainstream Hindi cinema.
So you got Dilli in a Day and now Amreeka. What is next?
I currently am looking at a few different scripts, and I'm slowly trying to write, but I've just been doing festivals for the last month. I actually haven't been home for 5-6 weeks now.
Wow.
So I haven't really had time to do too much other than this. But the film is releasing in France next week. It's releasing in India in September, Australia, New Zealand, Germany soon after that. So I'm very excited to see how people in different countries respond to it, especially India.
For your next sort of film, I suppose, what direction would you like to take? What kind of story is important for you to tell next?
I mean, I think I just have to feel very strongly. See, I don't think, I think it would have to be a subject that I would be okay to explore for 2.5 years, or it would have to be something that I could feel that after 2 years of working on it, I've at least kind of examined, things that I hadn't really come to terms with before, or explored issues that are important to me, and sort of grown. So I don't think I could do a horror movie, or it's just, like, it's not my thing. So I think it would just have to be a subject that I really want to explore and learn more about.
Something close to your heart.
Exactly.